Hello, it's my honor to represent the men's basketball team in this Wildcat Night of Honors. Everything's a little bit different right now, we understand, but there are a lot of things that are the same. You know, we get dressed up for the Night of Honors. You know, if Steve was here as the MC, he'd make a joke. He wouldn't hear any laughter. So a lot of things can be the same. The men's basketball team had an outstanding season. We were 24-8. We tied the Damon record for most wins in the Division II era in a season. Along the way, we got a chance to play in some great places like the Carrier Dome in Syracuse or KeyBank Center in downtown Buffalo. We also got a chance to go out to St. Joseph's, Missouri to the National Small College Hall of Fame Classic and play 2 games out there. Our schedule was the toughest in Damon history. We played the #1 team in the country, played the #4 team in the country. In fact, almost a third of the teams we played this year ended up making the NCAA tournament in 2020. The reason for our success, there were a lot of people who were behind the scenes who helped us. Start with our athletic trainers, Jeff, Karen, Michelle. They did a great job of making sure our guys stayed healthy throughout the year. Our strength coaches, Katie and Zach, were on point all the time of making sure our guys did not get weaker as the season went on. In fact, we got a little bit stronger. Mike Moranto in our communications office did a great job of getting the word of Damon basketball out to the community. It was a big help, so thank you, Mike. Alexis Wayne, who is in charge of event management, she did a great job of making sure that the events ran smoothly when we were there and helped us when we had camper days and different things like that behind the scenes. It was great. And of course, what I always like to call the front office of Damon Athletics, Tracy Murphy, Steve, Leah, Haley, they all did such a great job of helping us out, and they are a vital part to our success. And then also with the front office, you have to include Vivian and also her alter ego, Flat Vivian. So you got to make sure you thank both Vivians, because usually one of those Vivians was sitting at the desk talking to our guys whenever they came in, and it was good to see her back, and Flat Vivian did a good job of filling in. This year we were 15-1 at home in Lumsden Gymnasium. Our one loss was only by 3 points. We had great support from our students, from faculty, from the community. People came out to the games, and it was great playing in front of a packed gymnasium every time we were at home. We also had great support from some of our student managers, Alex Dane, Brennan Baker, and Mike Kozlowski. Mike was an intern who came in and volunteered for us and did a great job all year, went above and beyond. But those 3 guys, we wouldn't have been successful without those 3 guys helping us along the way. And then I have to definitely mention the key to our success was our assistant coaches, Matt Dyrek, Jordan Glover, and Ryan Granditz. Those guys are the backbone of the program, and they made sure that we were moving in the right direction at all times. Moving on to our team, you know, we had 5 seniors this year. We had Jeffrey Dua, Joey Wallace, Breon Harris, Jay Sarkis, and Jeff Redband. And those 5 seniors were, again, another reason that we were successful. It was great to see them going out with a trip to the NCAA tournament. In fact, Breon, Jeff, and Jay, over their 4 years at Damon, won 89 games, which ties the Damon record for most in a 4-year period. They won 89 games, and they also led their team to 2 NCAA tournaments. So for those 3 guys, Breon, Jay, and Jeff especially, we say thank you, and we really are proud of what you accomplished. Getting to our awards, we have 3 awards that we give out. The first is our most improved player, and our most improved player this year was a guy who only averaged about 2.7 points a game. But he, as the season went on, he really developed a role as our best defender and really a spark off the bench. In fact, he doubled his scoring average over the last 10 games and helped us in a stretch run as we secured our 2nd straight NCAA bid. Our most improved player this year, as voted on by our players, Tajman Holt. Our second award is the Wildcat Award. And the Wildcat Award, to me, is one of the most special awards you can get. It is what I like to say, it's the ultimate teammate. It's a guy you really want to be a part of your team. And this year, one thing I thought was really cool, we had 19 guys on our roster, and 12 different people received votes for the Wildcat Award. It showed you how many guys were really good teammates on this year's team, and that's the reason we were successful. But in the end, the guy who got the most votes was a guy who was new to Daemen College. It was his first year here. He averaged about just over 12 points a game. He also led us in assists with 122 on the season, and you'd expect a guy who's the ultimate teammate to be great at passing the basketball and getting assists. And this year, the Wildcat Award goes to a guy who was a great teammate and who really wanted to win and was a great addition to the Wildcat family, Joey Wallace. Our third award is the MVP. And the MVP of this year's team was pretty obvious. He's a guy who won the East Coast Conference Player of the Year, first team All-American in Division II. He led Division II in double-doubles. He averaged almost 25 points a game, almost 12 rebounds a game. Nobody in Division II got more rebounds than this guy all season, which is a statement when you think about all the teams playing college basketball out there, and he had more rebounds than anybody. This year's MVP for the Daemen Wildcats, Andrew Cisco. So we congratulate Tajman, Joey, and Andrew for their awards. We really recognize and congratulate Jeffrey, Joey, Jeff, Breon, and Jay for their years of service to the Wildcat program and for what they did to help keep the tradition of a winning men's basketball program going. To go to back-to-back NCAA tournaments is something they should be very proud of. We know this has been a very strange time, and it's been a very difficult time. But we talked about after the NCAA tournament got canceled, we got back, and we said one game, just having one game canceled, it wasn't the most important thing. The most important thing is the relationships you build and the connections you have and the friends you have for life that you made here at Daemen. And that's why I think our guys, 19 guys, is a lot of young men to have on a basketball team. And we had 19 guys who were very close and will stay connected for the rest of their lives. And that, to me, is more important than getting to play any NCAA tournament game. It's the connection and the relationships you're going to have for the rest of your life. So, as crazy as these last couple months have been, I tell you to stay strong, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing everybody back on campus in the fall, real soon. Go Wildcats.